I never know if it's happening now. It keeps telling me it's happening now, but I don't know if it's happening now. So I'm just gonna like go with it's happening now. So welcome to the live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are here this morning after our Tabata. We are talking Nourish bowls. Nourish bowls, Nourish bowls. Hold on while I find my page. And you guys can all get in here. Nourish bowls. How's it going? I'm going to tag Kara. Tag Kara in there. And Jacob. Yeah, and get them in there. Get them going. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the crazy house. So this morning, we are talking, as I said, Nourish bowls, but while we get this going, I have a complicated situation. As we talk about Nourish bowls, my complication is in fat. Not fat, not fat. Add is fat and lean proteins. So fat and lean proteins, fat and lean proteins. I'm complicated here, so I'm probably not going to go by the book. Like, not exactly by the book. I'm going to give you some tips from myself, and I'm just going to see if I add these people in here. Beautiful. And we're there. Good. I just had to get my people in there. Okay, so the first thing we're going to start out with today is a complicated issue because I have to get stuff prepped. Are you ready? Are you ready? Ta-da! Prawns. We're doing prawns. I'm going to marinate them, and I'm not going to use my oil the way I would use it just in here, because this counts for about 4 or 5 of these. So here goes the complication. Here is where we were in the art of meal prep last night, and we gave us our 4 options to talk about when we were looking at how we were going to eat. And the one that we were missing the most is not weighing our stuff. It's not putting it in portions. It's not looking at it and guessing. We are missing satiety. I want to make something that satisfies me, that's filling, that works for me. So my complication, protein today. I have such a variety of it. I'm not sure if I can scoot some of it into the carb section or scoot some of it into the fat section, but I need to scoot some of it somewhere because I got a protein issue. Here's why. I want to put a few of these in, correct? And all I got is scoop. That's all I'm allowed from a Nourish bowl. That's all I'm allowed from a Nourish bowl. I wanted to switch it up today. I wanted to use an egg. But I was so black beans. I had done the black beans, so I really wanted to put a few of these in. I'm messed up today because I prep all this stuff and I have it prepped all week long. And my chicks, so I have all of this. I have a problem, people. I have too much protein and I don't know what to do with it, and I want to get it all into my Nourish bowl. Here we go. You ready? You ready? Ready? So the first thing we're going to do, because this is all prepped and I want it to go super quickly. As a chef would do, they wouldn't measure this whole thing on, but because it's us, I am going to measure it. And because we are on the Good Food Real Fast, I'm going to use my measuring scoop. This is many servings in here, people, just so you know. That's why I'm using so much. So I used 3 of those. This particular product is extra virgin olive oil. Yes, it is in a darker glass going on. I'm going to put that off to the side. Now, here's the thing. It's all about impactful flavor. Dylan is a freak. The only reason I'm doing this is because he asked me to. Garlic, epicure. He dies for this stuff. He goes through aioli like a rock star, just saying. Aioli. So we've got roasted garlic aioli. We also want to add spinach. That is the best. Oh. People are like, how much should I add? I'm like, that much. And it's fish. It's lemon. Lemon goes. And because this has quite a variety of seasonings. Oh, I have to open another one. Souvlaki. How come it doesn't do well in the light? Move out of the way, light. Okay, this is going to taste so good. It's going to be crazy how good it is. So I'm going to mix this up. And because I'm putting it in my Nourish bowl to start with, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to get some of this cooked. And the rest is going to marinate. And we're going to have this a little bit later. Dill's back on the court. So we got to do our hour of recovery. And hence the massage table. That man is lucky we have that. So I'm going to cook a little bit of this, and I want it to go really quickly, so I'm going to use the rectangle steamer from the Good Food real fast, and I'm only going to put about 4 or 5 of these in here, because won't we allowed to fill that? I know, crazy, but we'll get enough, we'll get enough. So we'll put that in there. I'm just looking at it. Okay, so I'm going to put 5 of those in there. And I'm going to put this, and it should take me only about 1 to 2 minutes in the steamer in my microwave. It's got its cute little steamy things going on, so I'm going to chuck that into my microwave. I've already got my egg all pre-cooked, so we don't have to worry about that. And we'll go there, that 1 minute, on it goes, and that's cooking. But what we're going to prepare in the meantime, these lovely things from Epicure. We use these all summer long. Such an easy thing to do, so we're going to pull them all out just in case I don't want to touch them later. So this is something I got as a hosting gift. Loved it, loved it, loved it. I didn't even know I got it, actually. Somebody brought it to my attention. Right, nice and simple. Aren't those nice? Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Really simple process. Oh, forgot underneath it, because it marinates so well, is my little silicone pois. Layer out, prop it down, take it down, and we go. You could put onion in between it. That's a really nice mix. Simple, simple. We're here. Oh, look, the other ones are done in the steamer. So these, I like to sit these, and I'm telling you, the more you let these sit, the better they're going to be. So at least 2 or 3 hours, and then they're good. I put about 6 on each one. That's about what a serving is only 6 of those, so think about that. And they're on sale right now everywhere because it's the end of that season and we're using probably last year's stuff. But try and really look at where they're coming from. Did anybody notice in BC that we're getting rid of farmed salmoning, I think that's called. Farming is what does that tell us about that practice? Okay, stop trying to put fish in a net. Stop trying to put fish like cows. And then think that water, oh my gosh, people, we are on a same system. We are under the same dome. The things we try in the food industry blows my mind. So we put all these chemicals that we don't normally have, just because I want that, don't normally have into the water with fish and think that, yeah, we're just, that's not going to hit any of the other wild fish and it's not going to affect anything in our ecosystem. I can't, rolling my eyes is not good enough nowadays, people. The fact we got rid of them, I would like to know. Somebody find out for me politically how we got that done. Who did that? How was that movement, that's a social movement, Dill's studying that right now actually, one of his courses in Douglas is social movement. So I want to know how that social movement got started, how we got the fish farms out of BC. Somebody, tell me. Oh, this one gets an extra one because it's 7. Okay, so now we've got these prepped. They're ready to go. They're going to marinate. They're going to sit there. I don't need those 2 off to the side. I'm going to leave this. This will be his for tonight. That'll be ours for tonight. So we'll have that with something. Haven't quite figured out what the something is yet. But I'm going to drop that off to the side and just wash my hand off there. So now we've got the meat prep for tonight. I've also got the meat for my Nourish bowl coming out of the microwave. Beautiful, done. This is crazy. This is Kara's favorite tool. And it doesn't even make them go rubbery. It's a crazy tool, you guys, crazy tool. So our Nourish bowl. Here's what we need for our Nourish bowl. Where did my cloth go? We'll grab that one. Nourish bowls are on page 85 of the Good Food Real Fast program guide that we are using to go through this. If you don't have a program guide yet, feel free. I only have about 4 or 5 of them left, but I do have them in inventory. They're $50. They come delivered to your house. You just get them and you get all of the stuff that's in here. Beautiful recipes, how to do the lifestyle. So we are healthy fat, lean protein, complex carbs, and vegetables. Healthy fat. Okay, so here's my dilemma. Healthy fat's in here somewhere, but I used it in all of this because I'm doing my protein, so I think it's mixed in here. I'm sure it is. Then I need my protein. So what am I doing for my protein? I have this much from a protein. That's what I'm allowed. Is that the right one? Yes, that's my right one. That's my protein. So now, between all of my proteins, I got to get it in here. Remember I had 4? Do you remember that in the very beginning? Black beans. I don't know, I'm guessing. This is how we do it. This is reality, people. I'm polished and authentic. Like, get real. All these, oh, look at this perfect little bowl. Look at that. Just, you know, everybody's like, your food looks so wonderful, Kim. I'm like, that's drama. You know how long that takes me to set that up? So then we've got our prawns going on. Whoo, whoo, whoo. Putting our prawns in there. Oh my gosh, I have enough room for my egg. And you know what that just became? The best diverse protein mix ever. Fish, eggs, beans. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Okay. Then before that, though, we have to get our vegetables in there. So the vegetables were super important. It's hard for us to calorie count. I know that it's about good food real fast. I know that we're trying to control that and put boundaries in that. In our house, it's super hard because we're super active. I so apologize for this. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Remember I said yesterday in the Art of Meal Prep, if you want to see that, please just tell me. I should load that up to the Epic. It doesn't get in there. How many calories can spinach be? No, seriously. How many that much? Okay. And now 25. Okay, I'm cheating. 25 calories. So I'm going to put some tomato in there, right? We're going to tomato that up. Okay. My proteins. These out of the way. I'll make them look a little fancier while I put them on my bowl, my Nourish bowl. There's my egg. I'll put my prawn in the middle just to make it fancy for you. And then we're going to mix our beans. We're going to drop those ones over here. We're going to mix those off to the side. And we have a mixed set of beans. Okay, so far we have our healthy fat is in here somewhere. It just is. Why? Where does fat come from? It comes from a little bit of the oil that I put on here. It's going to come from the prawns. It's going to come from the eggs. Pretty much for now, that's where it's coming from. But here's another dilemma. I want to add a little bit of vitamin C in a very distinct fashion for fiber. So I gave up adding any more fat and I used water and vitamin C, and then that will undry his Nourish bowl. Undry his Nourish bowl. What do you think? What do you think, right? So that'll undry it. So now I've got those that aren't dry because I marinated them. The beans, that will undry it. And then, last but not least, this is a booster. So we are really, really on. This will be one of my wellness talks as well. Sorry, my Kim's Kitchen nutrition talks as I'm organizing myself. Calcium, vitamin D, vitamin E, or vitamin A, True Northwest Academy. We are in the True Northwest, right? So we are in that hemisphere. So calcium becomes a challenge for a lot of people. Yes, there's supplementation for it. So one of the things I am going to add here If I were to leave my Nourish bowl, that would be where it would end. I would leave it there. I am going to add an extra 150, 200 calories in here. It is of calcium based, and I've cut it really small. It's not even 20 grams of cheese. And it is a feta based cheese, so it's a softer cheese, and it's a herby soft cheese, and I'm going to put that in there, and that will finish off his Nourish bowl, right? Now, we have used all of our portions, just so you know, we've used them all. We did our green leaves under there, but then it was really high, and I added tomato, which I didn't think was a big issue, and then I added orange, which I didn't think is a big issue, so I have a lot of fiber today. That probably added in 30 calories. Not kidding you. That little bit probably all it added in, but the nutrients that added in and the moisture, don't forget that. So that was all our vegetables. Then we had to add our protein in there, and we had to get that all even, and I did that with the combo of the prawns, the beans, the 2 beans, the prawns, and my prepped egg, right? 2 beans, prawns, so that gave us 4 types of protein in there. Then I just put the cheese on top to add that. Now, you could spritzer that easily. So if you had you could spritzer with a little bit of oil on there if you wanted to. Pack that up, good to go. There's your nutritious, there's your new your Nourish bowl. Now, options to add to it. We have broths, and this is where the nutritional yeast comes in, the active yeast comes in. You could marinate, you could cook, you could use nutritional broths. This is a vegetable broth, and this is a miso broth. You could use those to marinate and to cook with and get your nutritional yeast into that as well. And those are called extras, but they add nutritional value. What is in this one? So we have miso in this one. I have to take my glasses off. Miso in this one. We have aspergillus, which is an active bacteria. Good, the culture, the koji culture. I believe it's koji culture on that one. Inactive nutritional yeast, B12, vitamin B6, thiamine, riboflavin. So they're all your Bs are in here. Everything is covered in your Bs, and your chives, garlic, seaweed, and white pepper. So that's what your miso soup. You could marinate all of your products in that, and then you would be off and going to adding that extra nutritional. That is your extra nutrition. 2, I'm ready to go, and I'm marinated on my little skewers. I can put those in the oven. These cook at 425, so you don't have to worry about taking that off there. I can easily just push that off, push it into a frying pan. I could steam it up as you just saw me do with the steamer. That took exactly 1 minute to do that. Bam! We're done. Okay, so that was our Nourish bowl. That was our half prep for today. And that was our nutritional yeast, vitamin B, active bacteria speak as well. I hope you enjoyed this. We saw Jacob's session. Come back with me tonight. We're going to do pandiculating. I may do that one live because I'm having Zoom issues going on. But we are throwing lots of stuff up. Get your friends in here. You know it. You're in it. Epic 30, 2020 reset bubble. Get people in here. Enjoy what we're doing. TrueNorthwestAcademy.ca. If there's anything in here you want from Epicure, we've got that going on as well. But as you can see, we're doing a variety of cooking. So let's just get into that more authentic, true cooking, and let's look at that lifestyle for you. You guys have a great day, and I will see you tonight at 7 o'clock, I believe it is, for the old pandiculating going on. Have a good afternoon, people.